Hey y'all, it's been a while, huh? Um, it's been pretty rough here lately. So days are kind of blurring together. The anxiety's kind of flaring up. Depression's coming back a little bit. That dark cloud just kind of seems to be lingering around a little bit. But that's what I'm here to talk about today. So as human beings that suffer from depression or anxiety, I feel like a lot of us look at that stuff as it's never going to go away. It's defeated me. It's just lingering. If I don't do anything for a day, like it's the end of the world type situation. But we need to realize that sometimes those days where it's hard enough to get out of bed or it's hard enough to get anything done and you just kind of feel unmotivated and unwilling to really do anything, we have to realize that that's natural. Having those days are going to happen, and that those days are okay. We have to look at that as, yes, you may have lost a single battle, 1 day, 2 days, a week, a month. But you have to look at the bigger picture and see that those moments are what are leading to your greatness. Because, I mean, you learn from your mistakes. And that's the same thing that transpires over to depression and anxiety as well. I mean, you're going to lose a battle every now and then. You're going to feel down in the dumps. You're going to feel like nothing you do is good enough. But you have to realize that it takes moments like those for you to look at the bigger picture and to look at your whole life and realize that you're not a failure. You are worth something. You do have not goals, but you have hope. You got to hold on to that hope. You start losing the hope and you lose everything. So keep your hope. Definitely keep your hope. Keep your heart. Don't ever change for anybody, because that leads to even more, because then you look at yourself as, well, I changed who I am for another person, and that person was still unwilling to love me or care about me or protect me or keep me safe. Don't ever change. Your person's out there. I know I'm digressing, but I do that. Your person's definitely out there. Don't change who you are just because you want to fit in with someone else's goals or someone else's lifestyle or anything like that. Because ultimately, it's you that's, as an individual, that's unique, that makes a difference in the world. Not just in your own life, but also the world. Like, you got to look at, I don't know, Benjamin Franklin, a dime a dozen. Man wasn't like anybody else. All these people that have changed the way we look at life were unique. They were one of a kind. So I feel like in this day and age, we try and change who we are to fit in or to camouflage ourselves in the daily life. And that's part of the reason why we suffer from depression as much as we do in this generation. It's hard. I mean, it's real hard. We got so much stuff that just keeps us down and keeps us isolated, even though we're not isolated technically. We just feel that way, which leads me into that conversation. I've been feeling that a lot lately. Even being in a crowded room or a busy situation where there's a lot of people around, I still feel like I'm in a dark room by myself. That even the people that are around me just don't understand what it is that I'm going through or what it is that I'm telling them, which, again, is normal. the things that we feel in depression and anxiety aren't unique. This stuff happens to a lot of people. We all go through this thought that we're not good enough, that no one understands us, that no one feels the way we feel or sees things in the same eyes that we do. But there are people out there that are much like yourselves, that are going through very similar things that you are. And they feel some of the same things that you feel. So realize that there are people out here. There are people that are willing to talk to you, that are willing to be there for you, that are willing to take the time necessary to just listen. And those are the people we need to be thankful for, because those people mean a lot. They're a dime a dozen. Not like us, but they're a dime a dozen, okay? It's hard to just listen to other people's problems and not have any of your own. That empathy is hard to find. Even sympathy at this point in time in life is hard to find. So, moral of today, you're not alone. You're gonna have bad days. It's how you react to those bad days that really matter. You're not alone in any of this. You've got people to talk to. Just talk. Even if they're unwilling to listen. Letting some of that pain out, that hurt, even if it's to unwilling ears, it's important to just talk. Whether you got to write it down or write a burn letter or just anything, just get those emotions out. You're entitled to your emotions. Those emotions are yours. You own them. So you have every right to feel a certain type of way. Whether it be sad or mad or upset or happy or jealous, you can feel that. That's who we are as humans. We all go through that. We all feel those emotions. But learn to let them go. Feel them. Know that they're yours. Learn about them. But let it go. Turn the page. Let that emotion go. Don't harness it for too long, because any of the emotions that we feel daily in too high of a quantity, it eats away at us. If you're too happy all the time, you have one bad day, that bad day is 10 times as worse as what it would have been if you had some bad days sprinkled in there. So that's what I mean by that. But yeah, moral of today's talk, you're not alone. You have the right to feel the way you do, but let it go. You've got people to talk to, whether it's me, whether it's a friend, whether it's siblings, whether it's family. We all need people to talk to. We all need people to listen. So if any of you that are watching this video now need anything at all, whether it be a helping hand or just an ear to listen, I'm here. If you would, please leave a comment, like the video, hit subscribe. I really look forward to hearing from you guys. I'm sorry it's been a while. I'm gonna try and stick to it a little better. But like I said, we all go through it. I've been through it in the past couple weeks. That's why I've been a little quiet. But it's good to talk to you guys again. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Most dope.